Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Applejacks. How are you this morning? Tops up Tradeovate are about 2 seconds from pissing you off. What are they doing? Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is having a great morning and a great trading session so far. Happy Friday. I am flat because the market is literally insane. Um, I decided to put the ATR on my 1 minute chart just so I can kind of know what the volatility is like, and the ATR is at 41. Now, just last week, it was starting to get back normal on a 1 minute chart. It was like 16, somewhere around there. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the reason why I'm like 5 minutes late is because I was this close from saying fuck it, I'm going back to sleep because what's the point? And I still kind of have that same thought process. But we'll see what happens. Most of my I don't really have to think about this type of setups where I just like know, yes, I would get in right here. There's really no point because every single time, like the market just skips straight through. Um, None of them have had entries, so I'm gonna see, but I'm probably gonna call it early, possibly. Yeah, might call it early. We'll see. But I'm here. Oh, you couldn't log in. Good morning, Trenchit. Hi and bye. Good morning, Janelle. How are you guys this morning? Good morning. Fuck this market. Okay. Okay. I say fuck everything today. You took a short for yourself. Yeah, I was really only planning to trade like with the trend today, which was fine. Um, However, like I said, all of the reversal bars just skip straight through. There's no entries right now. So I guess I'll just wait. I guess. I guess. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm just trying to see if the market will give me any opportunities. Why is the color of my chart like so chalky white? It's really actually pissing me off a little bit. 10. Oh, well, no, that shouldn't do that. I don't know, but that's really gonna piss me off. So yeah, I'm probably only gonna take these specific um setups that I don't really have to think much about, and we'll see. Good morning, Timbo. How are you this morning? She says she's gonna wait. I just And then I saw you guys' message. I saw Trench say, shoot, the market's probably gonna be down 5% before market open. So I was actually a little bit late to the charts because I was on Nutty Stream. Well, I decided to tune into Nutty Stream to see what was happening. I was like, damn, it's actually trying to go up. I should get up. Because, baby, I was about to turn right on over and not think twice about it. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. So we'll see what happens today. Timbo, are you trading this morning? I almost forgot my xylitol mints for the day. Yeah, this market is just insane. I have no desire. None whatsoever. Oh, this is the other thing. So these are 20 tick charts. And the market is just so insane. It makes it look like it's a 5 tick chart the way this damn thing is moving. And yeah, I was just like, oh, the market's probably gonna be a little volatile again tomorrow. Let me just go up to a 20 tick chart. Shit, I should be like on a 40 tick chart at this point. Cause my gosh. It's just literal insanity. Like, mind you, every reversal bar has to paint 40 ticks before just to paint the reversal. So the fact that it's going 40 ticks and then another 100 seconds later is insanity, actually. Oh man, should be like Tim. So the PT for my back yesterday. How did it go? Girl, why do you sound like my mom? So remember I told you guys my mom has like 4 herniated discs in her back. See, I'm not trading this shit. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna be out of here pretty soon. I really want to go back to sleep. Wake up, wash my hair, and go live my life because this is insane. Like just literal. You know what? I should play around. I would have to do it on Salmon. I'd just rather sleep right now. But anyway, she was going to physical therapy and like you, she kept having to pay a copay. And she went for like a good maybe like 2 months. And then finally she was like, these stretches these people have me doing, I could do that at home. Does she do them? No. But she was like, what am I paying a copay for? Y'all are doing some of the most basic stuff I've ever seen in my life. So what exactly is the purpose here? So she stopped going. Next bull run, I better get rich. I'm telling you. I'm a beer drinking Dorito eating bad breath. No, don't say you're a womanizer. You are not. Good morning, Amelia. How are you this morning? Complete garbage chop? Shit. I just see too much movement. So this is what I did. I put the Ninja ATR. It's not that much different. It's just a little smoother than the regular ATR. But yeah, ATR is way too. We were just reaching normalcy, you guys. Like ATR was just getting back to normal. And then boom. Here's this garbage. See, look at that. Like this just painted so quickly. I don't think you guys understand. I don't think y'all understand. This swing right here is 136 ticks plus 40, so 170 ticks. And it just painted in like 8 seconds. No, not even that. Yeah, about 8 seconds. Who wants to trade that? Uh, I don't. Don't. Power speaks later, so maybe that's why. I don't know. I just think that after that crazy drop with Liberation Day, I just think the market is just ran off pure fear. That's it. That's all. Look, I knew I was going back to sleep. I put a moo on and everything. I was like, I'm not gonna be up long. I didn't know. Y'all see my loving mother.
Oh, oh, oh. Let me give it a reverb. How can I turn the right way?
The camera's right there, girl. They can hear you. You looking all over there like a goofball.
Good morning, everyone. How are you? Hope your day is wonderful and you
Look
have
at
a
them.
nice weekend.
Hi, mama. So cute. Hi, mommy. You're so annoying, bro.
I have to go back to work. Thank you, guys.
I think he was too far from.
Okay. Woo, thank you, Jesus.
So look, when I had opened the door because I thought she was right there, but she wasn't. So she opened my door talking about, don't be opening the door and not saying hi to me, nigga. So when she just whispered in my ear, she said, they didn't hear me say the N word, did they? Yeah, that's my mom. Oh, gracious. My mother. My loving mother. Let me go back. Not shit day. Trying to put an extra 34% tariff on US goods. My God. So they said, okay, you want to hit us with the 50%? We'll just increase it. Like, what is this? Why are these people playing with our lives, you guys? They gave me stretches to do every 2 hours, and I'm definitely doing them. I don't care. My mama was doing them for like 2 days. 50 point stops every day. You get stopped out, it goes your way, but you just lost 1,000 exactly. Everybody says we're twins. So I looked like my donor when I was like a baby. We have 6-month pictures where we look exactly like the same child. We had the same hairstyle, the same smile, like literally everything is actually pretty scary. Then my sister looked like him when they were both newborns. I I feel like I look like my mom and my sister looks like him, but I don't know. People kind of say the opposite sometimes. I don't think my sister looks like my mom at all, actually. Let me see if I can find this one picture. This the xylitol mint is stuck. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, this market is just on crack. Let me see. Where is the damn picture? I forgot to tell y'all, this man told me a couple weeks ago that he thought we were starting over without rehashing. I asked my best friend, I said, did I ever tell you I wanted to start over with him? That I even wanted him back in my life? Oh, okay. That's what I thought. No, I did not. Um, and I sent him this long message that started off by saying, moving forward. No, what did I say? I think I said starting over is a fallacy and a fantasy created. I was about to say, who the fuck is talking? That's financial juice. A fallacy and a fantasy created by perpetrators to boost their ego because it tells them, oh, look, I did all these things to this person and they still love me enough to want to be in my life. And then I had other stuff after that. He completely ignored me, y'all. And a couple days later is when we had tornadoes. So he messaged me and my sister asking how we were doing. We didn't respond. Here's the picture. And then a couple of days ago, he called me while I was sleeping and left me a message. He just said, fuck what she talking about. All right, so, let me see. So, mind you, these pictures are 28 years apart. So, this is him, and this is me. Do we not look like the same baby? Like hairline, same eyes, eyebrows, face, everything. Even the same hairstyle. 28 years apart. It's so crazy. Yeah. But it's so weird that I look exactly like him right here, but I actually look like my mom. It's so weird. You look like your mom and smile it like your dad. There's this one. Where's this other picture? There's a picture of like all four of us out at dinner one time. And you can clearly see how much my sister looks like him. Oh, it's getting hot. I remember we were out at dinner. I just don't remember. Look, this is an old picture of me and my sister. Wait, why do you look like that? My little baby. I'm trying to see if I can find, because this market ain't doing. Oh, wait, it looks like it's kind of slowing down a little bit. No, it's not. The ATR is fucking 50. It's 49.3. All right, well. Come on, come on. I'm trying to see. Because I think I was sitting, yeah, I'm pretty sure I was sitting next to my mom and she was sitting next to him. And you could just see, they literally smile the same and everything. It was such a weird picture. They both do this fake smile thing that pisses me off because get out of my picture if you gonna smile like that. I guess we kind of look alike here, just a little bit. But not much. I don't think I look like him. I actually look like one of his nieces on his side of the family. One of my first cousins, we look just alike. But again, how? Because I look like my mama. I understand. I understand. Okay, well, I guess I'm just not gonna find a freaking picture because I don't know where it is. Y'all look at me as a baby. I look so precious. And by 2 years old, I started cussing. Couldn't contain myself. I really am not gonna find this picture. That sucks. Yeah, it's not that old. No, it's older than that because now there's a Mora. It's not the picture I'm thinking of. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find it. You know, y'all gonna have my mama coming in here all the time. Yeah, I can't find the damn picture. Yeah, 2 years old. I was precious. Good morning, Draper. How are you this morning? You miss your dad? You can have mine if you want them. I'm giving them away. I'm good, Draper. I'm not feeling this market. That's why I ain't trading. We are at 3.45%. All right, let's see. Let's see. When does our fave bless us with? I don't know. She doesn't come over here in the morning. So she has not been here as much because she got a dog. And uh she told my friend, because my friend was like, why you don't be at home like that? He was like, well, she said, well, your friend said if my dog wake her up in the middle of the night barking, she was gonna have a problem. I said, well, I did, and I meant it. So she don't really be here like that. And she doesn't wake up till late, so who knows when she'll be here. She got how many accounts? She has a girl, I don't know. I forgot the name of it, but I'll show you him. He's so cute. And his name is Coda. But she was right. Because the thing is, we didn't grow up with a dog. So I literally tell her before she even bought a dog, like months beforehand, when she was just talking about it, I told her, I was like, well, I'm just letting you know if your dog wake me up in the middle of the night barking, I'm gonna throw him outside. And I meant it. Here him is. Him is so cute. He's like a little toy. But then she has a her whatever he is to her has another dog. They have another dog, a huge one named Kai, and he's so precious. He's so huge and he's so like nice and he's always so excited. So the first time I met him was during Thanksgiving. They had a Friendsgiving and I walked in that room and he jumped up on me. I said, listen, bruh, you're a bit too heavy for that. Please calm down. Can't take it. Calm it down. But he just loves to like be all up on you. He put his big old head across my lap. I'm like, all right now. But yeah, we didn't grow up with a dog. My grandma had a dog when we was growing up. And here's the crazy part. My sister was afraid of dogs. Like our grandma's dog who we saw all the time. So we used to sleep over my grandma's house all the time on the weekends. And his name was Pee Wee. I think he was a mutt. I forgot what he was, but he was a dog that was kind of like that, but he wasn't as like fluffy. And he would come in, y'all, it's 400,000 volume in the market already. Anyway, he would come into the guest bedroom where we were sleeping and he would jump up on the bed. My sister would start screaming and crying. My grandma would come in there with a broom. Pee Wee would go up underneath the bed. My grandma trying to get him with the broom from underneath the bed. I'm just like, how does someone who has been afraid of dogs our entire lives get a dog? She worked for TSA for a long time and having to deal with animals during her job there, she just became so acquainted she wasn't afraid anymore. And I'm like, well, that's cute. But we kind of have to be a little considerate with everyone who lives here. And I don't want a damn dog. And the other thing is, I'm not going to be the person who, when you're not here, I'm taking your dog out for walks and all that other stuff. I ain't doing it. I'm sorry. I love the dog. He's so cute, but I don't want the responsibility. I don't even like going outside of my house, period, for anything. So I'm definitely not finna go out he a baby. I'm not finna go out every hour taking your dog to the bathroom. No. I like laying in my bed. Now I can't do that because I just took your dog out. So now I have to be out there on the couch all day till he go to sleep so I can go shower and then get in my bed finally. Because once I go outside, I can't get in my bed. So your dog don't work for me. She don't. Or he don't. How old am I? I'm 34. 63. I'm 34. I've been 34 for a long time. AKA, I've been an old woman my whole life. If my granny was awake right now, she'd tell you that. Good morning, Paul. How are you this morning? Actually, my mom is 64. So you just said my mama age. She don't look like it, do she? Yeah, see, I didn't grow up with dogs, so I don't want no dog. I just don't. I don't and I won't. Like, even he's just so cute and cuddly, but when she first comes over here with him, I'll keep him for a second, but as soon as she take him outside to go use the bathroom, now you can't come to me because you smell like outside. And that outside smell, whether it's on a person or an animal, I don't want it on me. Like, he kept trying to get up on my lap. I said, hold on, I have to change my clothes. So I had to put on, like, different leggings and a shirt so that when he was done, I could take those off so I could lay in my bed. Because if you lay on my regular clothes, now I can't lay in my bed no more. If you lay on my pajamas, yeah, I'm just so anal about certain stuff like that. I am. I'm not gonna lie. I am. Oh, okay. Hello. Well, I tried to get into a buy there, but order canceled. Let me see. I must have been late. Well, no, it's because the market's moving too fast. I would have thought I would have gotten filled there, but I think I might have clicked the button a little too late. I don't know, but I tried to get in. I'm trying to actually pay attention to the market now. I wasn't even trying to pay attention at first, but I'm trying to just look for the one volume and order flow pattern I know I don't have to look down at my cheat sheet for, basically. And that was one of them. Don't be telling mama's business, baby. She loves telling people her age because she looks good. Oop. Not Draper came in here asking people's age but didn't say her own first. Hold, ma'am. Hold on, ma'am. Oh my gosh. All right, we're gonna try again if I see that same setup happen, whether it's counter trend or with the trend. And we'll see. The market's just doing a little too much. Oh, look, the ATR is trying to curve down a little bit. I ain't gonna do much at all. That point of control is neutral. You're 37. So we're all probably around the same age. Marcus asked, all I could do is clown. Same here. That's the way I feel. It took everything in me not to say F this, take my contacts back out, and go lay back down. Everything in me. All right, let's see if we make it back out of this consolidation zone. I'm so mad my chart looks like this. Like, it's pasty white. No. It's not what I wanted. Try again. Look for the next pullback. I was so excited to try to trade today. Like, so excited. Because this is way more volatile than yesterday was. Like whenever I see a spike that almost closes the bar and then it pulls back down and it goes back up, like when it came down to the wick of this reversal bar and almost closed it in like a half a second, like to slam 40 ticks like that, slam back down and then actually close the bar is crazy. Oh my goodness. 60-point candles pre-market. I couldn't believe it. It's crazy. He's fishing today. He did better off than watching the market that he had like 900 watching. Ooh, goodness. Not the old lady with the 30. Not the old lady. Well, I was gonna look for a buy till we pushed that hard off that. Actually, how far are we away from the fourth support level? Oh, so this is the first extended support level. That's not that bad, I guess. I want to get one trade in at least. Just one, just one. I literally just took that order off too. I had the order on. I was late. When it popped down like that, I was like, oh, it's gonna stop out anyway. So I took it off and I don't know if I would have gotten filled on the way back up the way that it just kind of zipped through there. But I had it on like the bar closed, so I was late and I had it on like I turned it on when the market was down here. I told it to put me in and I took it off like a goofball. Like a goofball. It just popped down so far, I didn't trust it anymore. All right, we'll try our hand one more time. But see, now it's so far in the session, I kind of don't want to take a trade because then if I lose it, I'm going to actually be pretty pissed because I don't have to end the week red for no reason. So now I'm just like, how do we approach the market on Monday? Because essentially I should, if I fix this strategy the right way, I should be able to use my rules no matter what Rinko size it is. So I already have my plan for this weekend, of kind of going back through. I have to add, I think, order flow to a couple of more days in that big stack that I had showed you guys. Oh, fuck. Why did you push up more? It's not what I wanted. Um, and then I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna redo the analysis because I'm gonna run out of room if I go through that big stack. So I have to basically make it to where I have double lines for each thing. And hopefully I can go into next week with things exactly how I want it to be. Hopefully. What's today? The 4th. Why are they have Oh yeah. My nephew, I was just thinking about it. My nephew's birthday party is this weekend, but his birthday is until the 10th. But anyway, so that way I can just log in, look to see, and I never wanted to be this kind of trader, like changing my sizing because of whatever the market's doing. But the volatility is just so insane. There's really nothing I can do but change my Renko setting. But it'll probably be something where I come up with some kind of parameter like, all right, well, if the ATR is between this and this is the Renko size you use, and that kind of thing. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. But my goal is to try to get through that big stack, so I probably won't even go to sleep just yet. I'm probably try to stay up, go through that particular data to put that one thing in, and then I can do my analysis sheet over the weekend so it doesn't take as long. I don't know. We'll see. Are y'all rocking with that new top one situation? No. I'm not rocking with any brand new company. From what? Oh yeah, I misspoke the other day when we was talking about the picture that they posted of the affiliates, which I heard Joey stepped down already. There was I heard or I saw someone mention that it was Kane in the picture, but it's not Kane, it's somebody who looks like him. Kane is the one who took out the what was it? A $2 million payout from Apex. I guess one of the guys on there looks like him. That's not him, apparently. But yeah, Top One is a new company that's coming out. The owner of it, I believe, is like a MLM educator. So he teaches people how to build teams and stuff. Now, as somebody who does not see MLM as schemes and scams, because technically if you have a product, it's not a pyramid scheme. I don't see it the way that other people do, but I don't like the way that they are launching it with affiliates who get affiliates who get affiliates who get customers who get customers who get. I don't like that. I don't like bringing the fact that they're bringing that aspect of MLM into this industry. But apparently, they are a company in Forex already. And somebody said they paid out $2 million last year, and I'm like, oh, okay. That's not a lot. So I wonder what makes them want to come over to futures, because $2 million in a year is not really that much. When you look at how much Tradeify has paid out, Tradeify is a new company. What did they come out about 9 months ago or so? But yeah, I'm just not impressed. I have no desire to try out new companies. Even if I was already getting payouts from the companies that I'm with already, I still would have no desire to try new companies out. I'm just not that person. I've said from the beginning, you guys are probably not going to see me have a like accounts at a whole bunch of different firms, even though outside of me micro scalping, like the way that I trade should work with any rules from any company. But I just have no desire to do all of that, to keep up with that. No thanks. No thanks. You want to trade with them, take your money and don't be mad if they real cool. And I feel that way about any new company. Get you one account, get a payout, use the payout from that to pay for more accounts. That way, if they rug pull, you won't feel so bad about it, you know? But yeah, I just don't see that for myself. I don't. I really don't. Just gonna look for the divergence buy, but since the market kind of slowing down enough for me to be able to see what the hell is going on, but it didn't do it. It didn't. Although, see, look at that. That's 100 ticks in like literally 5 seconds. What the fuck? Okay, I ain't even looking for, because if, like I said, if I get into a trade and I lose, I'm gonna be mad now. Trade if I started in October? Oh, really? So they're 6 months in now? Yeah, 2 million is nothing. We about to win it all. Is if they road pool. Exactly. I just think that, and it seems like Joey Morgan kind of hurt. I'm gonna tell y'all what's so weird about, like, when I first saw his name pop up, it was so weird to me because he has the exact name. My cousin, who his kids are my niece and nephews, his girlfriend brother who passed away a few years ago, that was his name. So when I first saw his name pop up, I was like, what the hell? Um, but anyway, it seems like Joey kind of took heed to what people were saying. Like, and he said, you know, he's only been on the internet in this online space for like under a year, so he's still learning. And I guess he's kind of understanding, like, you can't just put your name on anything. You know, some people do. Some people do become affiliates right away. Now, I do understand, like, with building a brand, I understand if you sign up for their affiliate program to get your custom code so that if it is a company that you decide to work with in the future, they end up being a great company like Tradeify, for instance. You're making sure that you're securing your particular custom code, because there are people out here who steal people's codes all the time. Like, if you ever look, sometimes with Alpine or Nutty Bar or even Kellyanne, like, there are certain props where they don't have their typical custom code because people steal them. People are trifling, okay? They try to make money off of other people's hard work. And so I understand from that aspect, but actually being one of the faces of it and putting your face on it is a totally different ball game. And I feel like after FTT, people should have been smart enough to understand, like, no, you're going to have to prove to me first. Absolutely. Draper, your ass gonna get kicked out. Let me tell you, when I got off the stream yesterday, I had unlocked my phone and it was sitting right there. That damn song was sitting there on my screen and I almost threw my phone. Like, I was so irritated. I closed out of Apple Music so fast. Get it off of my screen. Oh my gosh. But yeah, as long as you understand the risk and you're willing to take the risk, you're good. But you can never be too sure. Now, the fact that they have been in the forex space, cool. And like I said, I don't $2 million in payouts, whatever. But at the same time, I don't know if the $2 million was all time or just last year. Now, technically speaking, because so many prop firms in the forex space can't deal with US customers, because so many US customers prefer to trade CFDs, and with a lot of props getting rid of US customers because they can't service them since they can't get MT4 and MT5. I mean, I guess $2 million is halfway decent if you don't have a US customer base, but still, Now, what it does tell you is they probably at least have the back end stuff already, like the technology and things like that. So that's a good thing. But yeah, mm, no, no. I still kind of want to see if I can get it set up. The market's so slow right now. I don't think anything's gonna set up for me anyway. Yeah, that girl, don't remind me of that offbeat drill music. Now, I do think what the funniest thing is right now is what they call in the YNs. What are they doing? They doing like R&B drill music or R&B. I don't know. They're taking like old R&B songs and turning it into very violent raps, but they're singing. It's the most hilarious thing ever. I saw this one where this dude was in the bedroom and he was dancing to it, and he he was like doing all of this twirling, drop, pulling up gun. I mean, it was literally insane, but it was hilarious. That I can deal with, even though some of them were actually kind of not really singing on beat, probably because they're offbeat rappers. But those are hilarious. I am so tempted to try to get a trade in if it sets up. We are at negative 4.28%, just a FYI. Okay, I changed my mind. As soon as the way that painted, I changed my mind. Y'all, I'm about to go back to sleep. I'm about to go back to sleep. Um, Add the rest of this stuff to the data that I have so that I can spend this weekend analyzing. And next week, I think, like I said, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up the 1 minute chart, look at whatever the ATR is, and probably base my Renko size off of the ATR. The only thing that sucks is I don't really want to risk that much money like that by increasing my risk because I'm increasing my Renko size. However, if my strategy is going to work no matter what Renko setting I have, then I would be more than willing to risk more money because the goal is to try to make this strategy as efficient and effective as possible as far as the win rate and everything. So if I'm risking more, but I still have a high win rate, I really don't care. And I'd be willing to do that. And it kind of makes the most sense because, even if I go to a 40 tick chart, if things are still working out the same way, the charts will be a lot slower. I can see what's going on and I can still get some decent trades in. So we'll see. But I'm out of here. Excuse me. I'm out of here. Fuck this market. Screw you, Trump. Thanks a lot for this stupid ass market because it's not tradable for me. So yeah, I will see you guys in the Discord this weekend. Thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry I didn't trade, but fuck this shit. Period. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I'll see you guys bright and early Monday morning at 8:45 Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your weekend. Be safe, and I'll see you guys Monday. Bye. Bye, Amelia.